Afternoon. This is Nita and Portos. And Panda and Kitty Blaze. Copper's over there just peeking out underneath the deck, and Cinnamon's over there having some cat food. Afternoon. So yeah, this is kind of the beginning of our cold days. It is cold today. And it's okay. It's the Panda stay. Panda stay. Panda stay. Good Panda. Good girls. I know. Oh my goodness, Cinnamon. You weren't scared. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, just trying to get some last minute stuff done. I want to go ahead and refill my kindling bag. I want to put salt in the water softener. Just to just fill it, you know. I'm gonna want to go ahead and refill the stack of wood in the house from the woodshed. If we truly get all the rain tomorrow that they're talking about, and then it going from rain to ice to snow over the evening hours again tomorrow, so next 24 hours, with this polar vortex that's coming, there's just, most stuff is done. You know, it's just making sure that everything is topped off, so if it's raining and I want to get some wood, I can get it off the deck here, you know, there, off the deck here. And if for some reason I burn all of that up, then I can get it off the stack there, stuff that's closest to the house that, you know, keeps me from walking in the ice or the snow down the hill to get the wood. So that's the stuff we're gonna do, and that is literally all I have to do. Since the chickens are here, I'll probably stop and give them some raisins before I get started. So with that, talk to y'all in a few. Yep, welcome to under the house. Things you don't typically see. Again, I'm in the crawl space. Awesomeness. Whew. So, it's the salt I use. Again, not advertising for those guys. It's just 2 bags. 2 bags usually gets me through 2 months. We're full, which is awesome. The cord there that's kind of shiny, that is the heat wire that runs along the condensation pipe for the propane heat. It's on, it's working, I've already checked it. Back up here just a little so I can stand a little easier. But you know, the first try was here when I lost the propane heaters because I didn't realize that line was going to freeze. Long story, doesn't matter. It's not frozen since. The warm wire on the pipe does its job. So looking around, I'm not seeing any. I keep rodent baits in here, and I'm not seeing any. So I need to go grab a couple and throw them down here before I close all this up, because it does create a warm pocket being on top of the house that is warmer than outside. And rodents are like, yeah, let's move in, and my answer is no, move in and die. So anyway, let me close the water softener up now that's got full ice pellets. It'll be end of February, beginning of good Lord, beginning of March before I need ice again. Or ice, but salt. Which means that I don't have to be back down here doing any work when it's, 18 degrees outside. I can pop the door open real quick, make sure I don't have any busted lines or water soaking through somewhere that it shouldn't be. And yeah, keep right on rolling. So having said that, yeah, Panda's in here with me. She's making sure there's no rodents. Doing her job. I'm going to close all this up, get some rodent baits, and move on to the next thing I want to get done. Talk to y'all in a little while. Chickens hanging out at the compost. Panda's watching the chickens. Kitty Blaze was around here. He's probably on the other side of the pump house. There he is. Everybody's trying to tell me how to do better with the wood. So funny. But yeah. Did you see that? That was my chicken letting Kitty Blaze know not to mess with the chickens. The little velociraptors. Talk about the 6 of them gang up and eat Kitty for lunch. It's hilarious. Anyway, so last thing what we're going to do is just stack up the inside of the house so I can finish today with a nice warm fire. Have a fire tomorrow morning easily. And then tomorrow during the rain, if I need to reload, I will reload off the deck so I'm not walking out here in the rain. And should we go from rain to ice or rain to ice to snow or however that wants to go, it won't matter. Everything will be fully stocked. It's chilly. I think we're at 36 right now. Yeah, we're not getting any warmer. Again, my chickens don't play. Mini velociraptors. They will eat the kitty. Welcome to farm life. You know? We're gangsters. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Alright, so I'm going to pick up kind of where I left off yesterday-ish. Not exact, but ish. I've already pulled I think all but one of my food containers out. This happens to be sugar. I love a good bargain. It's a 25-pound bag. I got it for $10. The best buy date on it is 2027. So, you know, that's a bargain. It's just how it is. But anyway, I keep stuff in totes. I've been here for 6 years. I think it was year 3. I ended up with 6 mice in the house. So anything that's in a paper or cardboard, I tend to put in the totes that I got in Japan. Keeps them really safe. You know, nothing can chew on them. But again, the goal in my declutter for 2025 is to washing machines, you know, laundry, camping stuff is in here. It will stay in here. But this becomes all the sewing. If it's cloth related, it goes in here. I'm not in the craft room type thing. Camping stuff, you can see I've got a bunch of stuff piled up. I've got to get that straight as well. I've got, you know, stuff back there, and I've got longer stuff here like my camping table. I don't want to flip that. I want to put the longer stuff back there where there's room for it to be long and not sticking out or possibly, hi kitty, or covering up my vent. So there's some flipping around there I need to do, and I need to go ahead and get a piece of wood I want to put here. It's got to be one of my thin ones. But so it's sized for the shelf. So all of my charging stuff is here. I have a charging shelf. It doesn't matter if it's this is my blowers and my string trimmer. Use this one. This is for the chicken coop door. This is for my jigsaw and my drills, and this is for my chainsaw. And I have others. Does that make sense? But they need to be in here. That way they're not sitting on the edge of the window or sometimes on the table here when I'm doing laundry. You know, just that's the goal for today, is to get this room set up, get the food out, and get the rest of this set up. My fishing pole, I've actually got some what do I want to call it, brackets that I'm going to stick up across here. So the fishing pole is just up there because I don't use it every day. You know, I don't even, you know, it just, don't even use it every month. But it's here and it's awesome, but it should be up somewhere out of the way where it will stay awesome, not laying across boxes wherever I can find a space for it. You know, so let me get on and get busy. And by the time I get ready to show you this room when I'm done, I'll probably be doing laundry. Tomorrow it's going to be rainy. The day after that is possibly ice snow. If I have done something wrong and I bust a pipe, I'd be mad when I can't get laundry done. So it's got to be done today. So, again, we're doing this room. I'll talk to you in a little while. Supervisor approved. Do you like that, Panda? Yeah, Panda says, good job, Mom, good job. All right, look, I have my laundry table back. Isn't that awesome? Just everything. I like it when it's not cluttered. So we'll start, don't mind the dirty clothes, stuff I gotta wash. So the fishing pole, completely out of the way, you know? It's kind of like the camping stuff. I don't do it every day, but I do it. I don't like doing it. I do go fishing. There we go. Anyway, fishing pole's out of the way. It'll sit there until I go fishing or until I go camping and go fishing. Some other stuff up the top of the cabinet, that stuff is down and in its place. The only thing that's still up there are my fluorescent bulbs that belong to a light that's outside of the house, and those are the spare bulbs. I kept them up there because they're not going to get broken up there. But everything else has come down. If you're not light bulbs, you're not up there. It's the easiest way to say that one. And when I've thought about, I need to go ahead and maybe add a shelf there, not today, so I can put all of my light bulbs up there. you know? Because again, I have a small house, and it's space is a premium. So sewing stuff, all of the charging stuff, it is all there. Extra bottles, containers, things that I use for like salsa. You know, I use these for my elderberries. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Stuff I use for my canning pots are up there. Just the pots. The rest of the canning gear is in the cabinet, as it should be. Again, these two corners just swapped. This is 18 inches out, and it fits all of that stuff, where this was almost 2.5 feet. And when this stuff was back there, this stuff was hanging out all across the floor. And it's, you know, right size in the right place. So when you come in the room, it's not exactly hidden, but it looks more spacious. You don't have all this clutter hanging out all over the place. So it makes it feel, how do I say that, more spacious. It's the easiest way to say that. I even ended up with some room. Laundry soap that I got on sale, really good price. You know, I like it when I get a good price. I will buy extra when I can do that. Before it was all stacked across the back of my laundry table, and it's not anymore, so life is awesome. And yeah. So again, clean, spacious, clear. You know, everything just looks better. I like that. Having said that, don't mind the ladder. Yeah, I still have this room to do. You know, how come it's so cluttered? Because I've not done it yet. A lot of the stuff went down and on the floor because it shared that shelf. That makes sense. There used to be a smaller shelf there, and that smaller shelf is over there in the kitchen area right now. And it was just, that's what I got to do. I had to empty the smaller one so I could move the big, and then empty the big one, move it in here, get the shelves set right. So everything just works. Again, my outlet's right there. Easy access to it. Anything I need to plug in, I can plug in. I can charge all my stuff here. When the lights are on, showing that it's charged or it is charging, you know, red light, green light type stuff, I can see it all. I like that. It's just how it goes. I like that. But yeah, I still have this room. I'm going to take a break. I know you can see outside. It's still bright enough that the chickens have not put themselves away, but I'll get in here and get busy and get to working, and then I'll forget about locking the chickens up. So I'll take a break. Excuse me. And then, yeah. Put the chickens away, come in, figure out what I'm going to do first. Part of it's really easy. The stuff that actually leaves this room, it does not get to stay here, is some of what's in that corner. And the thought process is the rack that's sitting in the middle of the kitchen. Makes sense is to go ahead and just kind of scoot that rack out the way, and then all the stuff that leaves that room gets stacked right there. Enough room where I can still walk around it left and right, come in the door, so on down the line, but it stacks right here. That way it's in my way, and it pisses me off till I take care of it, whether it be the workshop or the garden shed, or I just get rid of it. That stuff there, I'm just getting rid of. And I knew that was going to happen. That's part of the reason why I do this, is go through it. I've been here 6 years, and if I've not used it in 6 years, I'm not going to use it. It's out of here. So, taking a break. I may or may not talk to you later.